Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation. So today I'm renovating this apartment in the Spice District of San Myshuno. I believe it's a Culpeper House apartment if I remember correctly, but you can read the address in the top left hand side of the screen if you would like to place it in your game. That's where it goes. But anyway, so this apartment is for a single dad. So many of you guys wanted to see something for a single dad after I built my single mom's apartment last weekend, and it was so funny because you guys completely read my mind. After I finished that apartment, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in and do a single dad's apartment because I've done several builds for single dads. I don't think I've ever called one like a single dad's house or anything, but they've been intended for single dads. And I have a few for my save file, but I've never technically done an apartment for one. So you guys totally read my mind, and yeah, this is what I came up with, and I hope you guys will like it. I love it so much. One of you guys did suggest that I should do a single dad with his teenage daughter, but I've already built a house for a dad and his teenage daughter, so I thought I should do one for a dad and his kid daughter, and I thought they could be like the best of friends, and you know, she's a total daddy's girl. Maybe I was kind of thinking a goofball, active, and maybe creative. Like, I imagine she's just kind of rambunctious, a lot of fun, a little bit of a tomboy, but still likes girly stuff. She sounds like a bit of everything, but that's what I was thinking, and I think they would be a really cute household to play with. And I started off by decorating the kitchen first. I really wanted to get this area sorted out before I did the rest of the apartment. Sometimes I like to start off with kitchens, other times I don't. I really don't know why, but that's what I decided to do, and I really like the way it came together. I like the floor plan for this apartment, and I don't think I've ever done the kitchen in this particular spot, but I really like it here, and it makes a pretty good sized 2-bedroom apartment, I think. And I liked using the gray bottoms of these countertops. These are the Parenthood counters, and I don't think I've ever used them in combination with the light wood for the upper head cabinets, but I really like the way this came together. I like the soft light wood color mixed with the grays. I think it's really pretty. And then I also liked using that Parenthood organizer there on the wall. I believe it came with Parenthood anyways, but normally I put that in kids' rooms, but I thought it'd be kind of nice for them to have out here. Maybe they put pieces of mail in it, or keep track of things from her school, maybe if she has practice or dance or gymnastics or whatever sort of activity she's involved in. Speaking of that, gymnastics would be so cool to see in the game. I really want more activities. I know I've been talking a lot about things I want to see, but I feel like we are due for some new content, so I'm kind of just anxious and ready to see what's next for The Sims. So I feel like that's probably why I've been talking about things I want to see, but gymnastics would be really cool. In my last build, I talked about how I wanted to see like more pool activities. I think that would be really cool as well. So let me know if you guys have anything that you're really anxious to see. I know I'm definitely ready for university or more school activities. I want more family things, I think. Yeah, something like that. I really like family gameplay and building things for family, so that's probably why I want that. But definitely university. I would love a world that came with actual dorm buildings, or like a school building that you could either build, or it was like the apartments from City Living that you could renovate the dorms. I think that would be really cool as well, and it would kind of be like we have more apartments. We'll see what happens. But anyways, this is the living room area. I went with this furniture that came with Parenthood. These couches I thought worked really nicely, and then I paired them with those chairs that came from the bowling stuff pack. The blues match really well, so I really liked those in here. And then up here I put a shelf, and I decided to find things that actually snap to the shelf surface, because a lot of the times I do use move objects to raise stuff up onto shelves, or I use that red shelf that I've been using a lot to place items where I would like to. And speaking of that, I'm going to be working on my tutorial. I've started like a list of all your guys' questions so I can get a little bit organized. So it's going to take a little bit of planning, so it won't come out as quickly as I would have liked it to, but hopefully by the end of next week I'll have something put together, because I really want it to be like a complete tutorial where anybody who is curious about any aspects of move objects or something, I don't know, I want to make it like a pretty well-rounded tutorial where it works for all skill levels, I hope. Anyways, we'll see how it goes, but I am going out of town this weekend. I'll be gone for like three or 4 days, so I'm trying to get some videos put together for while I'm away. I'm not doing that good of a job of it, but anyways, so it's kind of set me back a little bit working on that video, but next week I should have it out, and I hope it's a good tutorial, but I've never done one before, so I'm kind of nervous, but I think it'll be good because you guys have left a lot of good questions, so I have a lot of things to talk about. But anyway, so I flew through the living room, and you may have noticed I put some stuff in there for a pet, and I imagined it was a dog. You could definitely have a cat if you would like, but you'd want to place a litter box, because I didn't do that, but I definitely imagine they had a dog, which I think would be really cute. I don't normally think of any of my Sims having dogs in apartments because I feel like that'd be kind of a pain to take them out to go to the bathroom all the time since we don't have any apartments with yard areas. But either way, I thought it'd be nice for them to have a dog, and I really liked sizing up that soccer ball that's like a squeaky toy. I never thought about doing that before, but it made really nice clutter decoration because I don't think we have anything that looks like a soccer ball, maybe in that pile of sports equipment, but I think it's just like a baseball bat and a basketball, maybe like a volleyball or something, but I thought that looked really nice. And then this is the bathroom. It is the only one in the apartment, and I really liked using this parenthood shower with the baseball shower curtain. I thought that was kind of cute, so I definitely feel like the dad's really into sports, and I feel like the daughter's kind of athletic too, but I feel like she does a lot of activities like I mentioned, so I thought that looked nice. And then this is going to be the dad's bedroom. I went for a very dark gray and blue color scheme in here. I felt like it looked like it could be a dad's bedroom anyways, and I do get a computer desk in here because I wanted there to be a spot for him to get some work done or do whatever things he has to do on a computer. Oh, there I just put the Lindsay smart speaker in the kitchen. I've been pretty excited to use that item. I don't have a smart speaker or anything in real life. I don't have a, what are they called, an Alexa. I had to pause and think about that. I think there's another kind, like a Google Home, I believe, but I don't have anything like that. They kind of freaked me out a little bit, but I like using them in the game, and I think it's kind of a fun addition to the Sims households. But over here is where I put the computer desk. I also get a couple of bookshelves here in just a moment, and I just put a few little clutter items around, but I thought this was kind of a nice little area, kind of like an office space. He's making it work. They don't have a whole lot of space in the apartment. You could probably move a computer desk into the living room. There's probably space in there if you want to move some stuff around, but I didn't really want them to have like a family computer. I wanted him to have his own personal space to do whatever he needed to do. And then I also put some clutter items up on the bookshelf here, and I go through the debug menu at the end of the video and add a couple more items, and then a remote to the coffee table because I really like using that item when I remember to use it. And then I think I put a plunger in the bathroom too because that's also something I like to use but always forget about using it. But this is going to be the daughter's room, and I really like the way her room turned out. I went for a very purpley color scheme, which I think is really cute, and I think I would have liked this as a little kid, even though when I was really young, I was more into pink than I was purple. Purple is like my sister's thing, but that's kind of funny. Anyways, I do like the way the room came together. I put a drawing table in here that I think is the base game one because I thought that'd be nice to have some sort of activity. And then she also has her own desk over here where I put a few little decorations and also a journal because I thought that was really nice. And then other than that, I put a school project in here, and I believe it's the medieval castle if I remember correctly, but I really like using those as decoration in kids' rooms. Where I place them, I don't think you can use them though. I think you have to drag them out into the center of the room so they have plenty of space to build them, but I think they look really cute. And then here I'm adding a bunch of posters. I really like the way this looked. It kind of looked like she definitely hung all of these up herself. I do make a few changes though because when I go into the debug menu, I pull out that arts and crafts thing that kids can do that came with seasons. It has like the paper plate and stuff. You'll see it here in a moment, but I put that above her drawing table, and then I kind of move some stuff around, but I really like it. I think it's a very fun little girl's room. It's pretty cute. And then here I am going into the debug menu, putting the remote on the coffee table, and then I add a few other decorations around. There's that plunger, and then I think I pull out the salt and pepper shaker. Yeah, I put it right here on the counter, and then I think I put a book in the dad's room. I wanted to add some sort of book or magazine in the build. Oh, but there's the arts and crafts that I was talking about. I believe the book that I give the dad, though, is a handiness book. I kind of feel like he would be reading up on the handiness. He's like, how am I going to take care of her and like make sure everything is like fixed and organized and taken care of for the apartment. Like if anything breaks, can I handle it? I thought that was kind of a fun idea, but we are already on to the screenshots, so thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in old conversations. Oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken, 'cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck, I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson, cause you glue all the pieces back